Hello and welcome. Right, we have a lot of work to do. I've got the massive hoist down at the monastery to water those, and we'll have a look, make sure the outer space is not there. I'm hoping it's not. I know this has still got a couple of fields to do, and there's still a bit of fixing to do. Yeah, there is. There's a silo to put down, and I sort of was having. Oh, no, wrong one. I do want that one. Yeah, I was having thoughts about that. We also want to get this stones up, all the little jobs that sort of mounted up from that session of. It is amazing. Every single time you sort of switch XMLs or there's a change in a map, or it is so much work. It really is. So this one, I don't think it is. Oh, it's fairly good. You could sort of, yeah. I don't want to get away with it. I want to just, yeah. Let's do it properly. 51, 36 meters. Load, activate, and yeah, let's have a look then. Is there anywhere else, any one of the other fields that needs actually doing, yeah, pHing? Because these are all good, we can see that now. Oh, yeah, maybe the grass field. Field 93 is good, it's just that's the yellow of the, now that is where the road probably went across it, which now it isn't there. So yeah, we're all good, actually. Nitrogen, yeah, there's that strip around there that needs running across, doesn't it? Who was in control? Ah, the Massey. I will have removed. That might be. We could use this because it's all. Yeah, it's not actually. Nothing's grown yet. It just so happens. Well, actually, yeah. Let's not just drop that though. Yeah, it's so annoying because I'm used to the. Oh, the road is there, sort of. Ah. I thought the road was on placeables, and I obviously grabbed my placeables. But yes, I thought this was the ground layer, and it sort of is. But why did I not see that then? Let's leave as many of these in as possible. I don't want to demolish anything more than we have to demolish. One more. No, it is still across the road, technically. I think that is nice. Oh, that has so made my day. Now then, we sort of hid the road drop a little bit with the grass. Now the grass is gone. Sort of, yes. That's about as good as it's going to get. We don't really need to disguise it anymore. They do it all. It's a bit there. That's it. That's it. It's probably going to be a bit bumpy just there. We'll have a look. Yeah, it starts to do like weirdnesses just there. Second, you do, if you lower it from that side, will that do it, or smooth it from there? Instantly, when you smooth it, softens. It instantly takes it from all of the place that you've just done it. Yeah, so I think that's probably not terrible. I think that'll do. Well, that's good. That's made my day. Really, I was really quite gutted about that. I was. I don't normally like to drop things down, but time's ticking, and I've got a lot of work to do. We've got the silo to put down, and I did have thoughts about that. So then let's just click over this field here, one here, just around the edge, and it'll do what it needs to do. It'll only, well, it's TV's deciding that at this precise moment it's going to switch on. So I apologise that I'm not drunk or anything. It's just fighting with the remote. Oh dear. The joys. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to say, because the road's there that we made, so I'm glad it's Obviously, placeables is far more than you actually think, but some of it is on the ground layer of the map. But it looks like to me, yeah, no, but I've not. Yeah, that is right. The ground layer of the map. That's what it is on the ground layer, and that's what threw me a little. Was the fact that obviously the ground layer that contains those kind of changes I hadn't touched. That's why I was a bit shocked. The fences, however, they are only placeables. So yeah, the fences that I understand. So we're nearly there. Yes, that's why if you have made any changes on your, and to be honest, that's an area I never touch, even if it means me doing the fields again. It's often that particular bit of coding that's wrong on your map, so I never ever take that. Yeah, it is true. Right, we need. Let's take that down there now, because it has been stuck on that hill for a while. We need our front lifter. I also thought about it. What the problem is with that? Why it careers down the hill? It's obviously powered to cope with its own weight, and we've got a 750 3/4 of a ton weight on the back of it. So the manufacturer, although really a manufacturer of such things should know that you're going to put a weight on the back, it's sort of not really incorporated in the electric pull and push of the motor. It's a weak motor, basically. Let's spit out the abridged version, shall we? Rather than the yeah. So we should see a difference if I do this. Oh, okay, you shouldn't. No, no, that proves it's perfect. Yeah, it was not. Yeah, fantastic. So still haven't cooked this, have we? It's still not long enough. Right, so we've done that. Now we want to go to. Now we've done all of that. We want to be going down here to the Massey. Now we do need to stick a tap in. I'm trying to think if it'll let us. Right, you know, I've got the mod that lets you do that, so I think we'll stick it sort of in the middle, like about there. If it'll let us, I mean, again, we might not be able to stick exactly where I wanted to. And it'll have to be one. I'm not putting multiples, so it will let me do it. Fantastic. Oh, now I can't see. I'm trying to look at the head. Right, that's sticking out. Right, smashing. Now, can we sneak through the middle, or does it have like... Perhaps should have put that in a little. The thinking was there that I didn't join it up, did I? That would really be right in the middle of everybody who ever walked past. You'd want to tuck it in against a tree, really, wouldn't you? We'll fill one first and we'll have a look. I may as well do the closest one. A sensible person would do that. But then I'm not really sensible. Right, so then, let's have a look. Oh, the outer space won't have gone on... Ah, you were saying. It's only out of space for the ones, so it's not broken completely. It's weird. Why is it out of space? Is it the actual main... where it goes to? Yeah, because obviously we're doing the exotic orchards, and we are taking that to... Oh, hang on. We seem to have lost... Yeah, where it's going to. Oh, that's bizarre. We've not touched that. It's like I don't own it anymore. Right, okay, well that would explain why it's out of space, because it's trying to send it to somewhere that, yeah, we never did that. So this we will allow me to, because obviously something's gone wrong with this. And we did buy this, and I don't really, because if I remember, it's like 120 grand. Yeah. So I'm not being nasty, but we paid that. Yes. Right, so then let's give us that back. I don't mind paying for something, but not twice. So then, now, if we switch that on, why did we definitely didn't get rid of that. Yeah. So go to the top. Well, the one we've just filled, that's not filled properly, is now working completely. So, yeah, that's good. And we want this here. Now, we only want certain things. We do know this. Yeah, so we don't want anything with pectin. It's too expensive to make. And the multi-fruit juice, there was one. That one. That one was the one. This one's got anything with the mangoes or pomegranates is too expensive. As in, like, the stuff itself is worth more doing it than it is to do that. Mangoes and mangoes. Yeah, so there was only one, which is, yeah, it's true. The apple pies we had, because there was no pectin. Fruit jellies require pectin, so we have to switch it off because it's too expensive and you can't buy it. Yeah, apple chips was okay. That's right, needed the honey. So of all of those things, we have a couple that we can actually do. So we only need apples, quite a lot of. In fact, nearly all of them are apples. Yeah, every single one needs the apple, so we actually need a lot of apples. Oranges and the lemons we've got. Right, okay. So then, we need to send apples and everything else is selling from our gardens. Apologise for this, really. So we only want distributing. Distribute. It's not papaya. I keep saying papaya, but I don't know that any of the things needed papaya. That's my point. Let's have a look closely because they probably do. Now that's just apple and sugar and yeah, and that's obviously just apple. And that one is we need eggs. We needed to buy eggs. We bought eggs, so we're not. Yeah, we're gonna. No, I don't mind about that. It's pennies. Yeah, that's just oranges and lemons. So actually, papayas we're selling too, by the look of it. We're really selling pretty much most of it. Oranges, lemons, papaya, selling pomegranates, selling mangoes, selling apple, distributing apricots. I think they're selling too. Peaches are selling, and then we now go to the second one. Oranges, distributing, lemons, distributing, selling, 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 distributing, selling. Right. Apple tree number 3. Hang on, so are they linked or something? Because we've only put. This is confusing because they're all called. No, these are the apple trees. So this is. No, that's my point. I've only watered one. And we've got multiples that are actually. It could be linked, I suppose. Might be 40 for the lot. I don't think it is. Sure, it's actually. Have I got everything right? Yes, I have. Yeah, they are blue as well. So yes, we do seem to have oranges distribute. Apologise for this. It's a bit of a faff into it. You've got to do this 4 times. but it's the things that you need to do. Oh, the distributor may have just done its job. It's just gone past 1. So actually, it was nothing to do with. They've probably all got 42. See, and now that's what I was talking about, the distributor doing its job. When we had the distributor with the giant, massive monster thing with lots of water, it didn't do its job. Now we've got it. Well, there you go. Yeah, oranges, distribute, papaya, selling, distributing, oh no. Selling. That's what I've done wrong. And we want the other one likewise, this one, to be exactly the same. Peach, selling, everything else. Still wasn't working properly. Yeah, I'm not going to say it isn't. So you mean we've taken that massey all the way down there and it really was, it's now no longer needed because actually it couldn't fill it even if it wanted. We've got a tap down there the lot. Well, we've seen to have a lot of fruit on there. We've just seen it's full. So is there a sneaky way? Not unless you want to go swimming. And there is a fence all the way around. Well, no, I can't say that. There might be a. Not sure if that. I think the fence goes all the way around. Let's have a look. There may be a bit of a sneaky way out, but then again, you might have to go all the way to the proper. It's yeah. Some of them have got a nice sneaky way onto the field. Well, the proper entrance, you should say, and then others. Yeah, there we go. It's the proper way. Just go. No, this goes past. This is really the one we want. You should see our white fields in the distance. You can. And I would like to do the. Yeah, get all the little bits that were missed. So we've sort of fixed the road. Sounds in the distance. Sure. No, a bit further than that. Yeah, we were a bit further away. That white field in the very distance may be us. Yeah, that they're our fields. Yeah, you can see the forest of where we roughly go. So crack on. Now then. That's where we. No, it's not where we took the stones. That one. That's the watermill. We're not that far away from the watermill, really. But it's how we get there. Like this, if you know what I mean, as in like, because I'll only do this if there's a field that doesn't come into a, and also that we can do this. It's a bit naughty though, it is really. It's only grass. Be careful, some of these, I believe that is happening, but I think we've got water at the end. Yeah, we have, I see it. So we do need to be using some bridges. This is where we took the stones. Yes, because there's one still there, the one that we pushed with our nose in. I don't know, went all that way and all I have to do is be patient. That's my... At least you tried to fix the issue. Yeah, you didn't hide or anything, so... Right, we want to be taking... Can't we sneak across this edge of this field? Let's have a look where we are. Yes, we can actually. That goes... I thought we were close. Yeah, that's our field 50 wall. One dive. Wall. Wow. That was a little bit more of a, yeah, and that's the thing with taking sneaky shortcuts. Okay, this is actually at the end of our field, so we actually own this bit of land. I believe we do, which do we? No, we don't. That is a field, would you believe? A little one, but it is. Right, so we're all pH'd, we are all fertilised, we have fixed our, well, the new ones haven't got an outer space error because they've not made anything to send anything yet, but they're all happy, so that's a good sign that whatever I did, that's now been rectified. Now we do need to borrow this, because this is the one with that's powerful enough to grab the fluffy mods. And we want something that accepts stones, which I think the Rudolph does. And we need the fluffy mods itself, which looks very much like its pipe is unfolded, hence the fact it's seeking in seeker mode. Right, we'll just drop the air. We did. It wasn't that kind of session where we just all hands to the pump, really. You're not going to tell me off by working hard. Although I have caused myself issues, as we can see. This is going to be tricky to not crash into anything at all. It would be a miracle if I don't swipe something. Yeah, I think so. So then if we, now then, well, this will sort of prove, if this can find the, I'm trying to think of the word, the trigger, and that couldn't, then it really does prove what I said, was it is the actual, the chassis of that particular mod, which is what I've always said. No. Why did you not switch off? Oh, I bet you've done it. I bet you've gone and sent them in there. Oh, do you know, seriously. I'm back. It will have done, I know it will. It's just, that's how good it is. Oh, you probably won't even see it. It's like a little... Ooh, oh, so, yeah, well, it's done it now, hasn't it? Yeah, and it is right. Yeah, it did both. So, yeah, this just proved my point then. It just goes to show that the metric still has that dicky trigger. And it does sometimes work. It has, I've seen it work. So it's that inbuilt fault that I found first on the 30 footers is on the 40s as well, because I think Mack has just made it bigger. Yeah, so it'll all be from the same model. It's a bit like the Fiats that were imported from FS19. They had that issue, and they've still got that issue because they still were imported by the modder. Yeah, literally from the FS19 model. Hence the fact that it's still got that issue that the base model had all those years ago. It's been tweaked, but the fault still exists because no one's found what the fault is. Yeah, it's one of those things. Right, we can do this. I'm sick of seeing that stones lying around. Right, stick that on while we were fiddling around. It's beginning to look a little bit better. Just got to fix the issues that we had, and then we can finally. Have we done the animals? These actually. Ooh, don't we need to distribute? Like, I think we do. And the cheese, no, the cheese was, I think that's good, but the apple butter, just butter and honey. Is the honey, have we put the honey distributor thing? Yeah, we have. Selling, we were selling again, weren't we? Because it had stopped working, so we've made alternative plans because we're a business. It's true, it is true. Right, so that should now start to work. Bread is storing again, it's starting to work, but we're out of flour, I think, which of course is why we planted some monstrous, yeah, fields really. So that should still work every morning. Fantastic. And the distributor, we do need the lorry for, who we can see the evidence that we obviously reset that at some point because it's there. Yeah, that's one way you can always tell if someone's done that, really. Okay then, so let's Oh, that's right, we still left you over there, didn't we? So that means we've got to do the same again. Can we? I think we don't need to. I think we can sneak down this road. I think I missed. Yeah, I've not been every. Well, I have a long time ago on the Alpha, but I wasn't paying attention to where I went. Really, if you know what I mean. This leads to where we just sneaked across the fields because we don't need to sneak across the fields because we've actually gone the right way. We could legally right actually on this. Yeah, but then no, I think we can get to it. Yeah, we can. On the field edge, really. We can sort of sneak. Oh, my line. Yeah. Yeah. We won't be able to sneak soon when that grows, though. Yeah, we need to put some more water in the distributor. There's no good, like, doing that if we're not keeping up with it. I'm glad I can see that that's working, because it just exonerates you when you get a gut feeling and you think, oh yeah, that's... Start filling. And we'll do that in a little while. So this still needs cutting, but it's not the growth stage yet. Animals, let's have a look at the animals. They do need a bit of food and a bit of water. So, with that in mind, let's borrow the Massey again. Does it have to be the Massey? Are we gonna favour that forever? Well, are we just... Well, we don't use a stay without. Yeah, I'm not going to accuse that of being... Let's just stick this here. We do need the water. Because we borrowed it from our animals where we need it right now. I think the best way I think is probably with birds. And we're going to get on with fixing or having a new silo. We've sold the old one. Not that we meant, not that we wanted to. We weren't unhappy with it. Right, this is a completely different model, isn't it, Fancy? But I do think I was right. It actually quite looks, I quite like that. It's amazing how a little tiny change can quite completely sort of change the character of the farm a little. It's not the end of the world, but it is, yeah. We don't need to, oh, that is a point, don't overdo it. We'll have to government drain it. I bet you we're going to have to government drain it. I bet I've gone too much. Yeah, I knew it, Good job we've got this. Right, milk. Now, if I remember rightly, we left some from yesterday, so that if it's up, it's because we didn't do it yesterday, because I think, I might be remembering a while back, actually. That's definitely not. We must have done this. It is 117, so I think you'll find that this is the new one today, which means tomorrow's going to be down a bit now. Let's let the Bureau do its proper job now, shall we? Did I start the engine? No, I didn't. I forgot him. It shouldn't be a lot because it's only a top up. Yeah, it really is. Oh. You were saying? I'm sure I must have done that this morning. I'm saying that I'm just a little bit hungry. It is halfway through the day. Fantastic. Sorted. Now then, now that we've done all of our jobs, do think it is time to get that silo sorted, which is going to cost us. I didn't really want to be spending sort of a lot of cash, but it's only 100 grand, so. Which, yeah, as if that's not a snippet. But right, stones as well. Yeah, we made another job. Well, we didn't, but it will need fixing. I have no doubt it's got about 600 odd, 214 actually. Right, so did we stick the lime on? I know we mentioned it, but I'm not sure we did. Let's have a look. I was talking about it, then I think I got sidetracked. It is nothing unusual. For me, I'm sure that won't surprise anybody. No, we did do it actually. We did. Somehow we actually managed to do. Yeah, no, it will distribute. And it's definitely going up. Fantastic. So with all jobs sorted, we will need the front lifter, front loader. No, yeah, it's front loader. It's weird, isn't it? You know when you say something wrong. I called it a front lifter. Well, the front lifter really is the 3-point. It was another name for the Pepe's front lifter, which is the 3-point that he made. So actually, this is a front loader. Yeah, it's weird. At the back of your mind, the second you say it, it pulls your teeth and you think, oh, that's not quite right. And it isn't, it's true. Now they're all brakes, please. I know you've got a weight on them. And I think this can cope with 2. I think it's not that heavy, but it's heavy enough. So we just, for now, stick them on the brow of the hill. And remember, there's things I've got spongy brakes, so don't go like ploughing down. Of course, we could put them in the silo afterwards, but yeah. Yeah, no, that's going into the ground. That's why it's having issues. Yeah, it's the one thing we were a little bit missing, and that is this is good, but it obviously isn't meant for huge things, and we have, of course, me being me, want to move mountains with it, which is usually why. I remember. Yeah, you need to. But well, oh, okay. Well, that's one way to. okay, that'll do. That wasn't really the way that I wanted it done, but you know, sometimes you just gotta. We could actually properly move that now because we don't want it hiding down here, do we? Yeah, this was the new replacement, which we used some already. One of the hungry something, the biggies, needed a bit of a top, so. Yeah, the other thing is because we use that bit of road as well, we're going to need to, so glad that's back. I mean, I was gutted, all the work I've done, not only once but twice. So, I'm sure we did use the original. I think that was I'm sure we bought that at the shop. Sure we did. How much lime is there, just to have interest, from that original bag? Because we've made some as well, so it took, yeah, five odd, nearly 5.5 tons. It goes to show how good the holes is. Right, so then. Swords. I'll take you those I would like. the plants are shifting back. I don't want it to forget it a bit slow up here. Yeah, that is a bit rough. I don't know what we're going to do about that. So second you drop it, it drops below the lip of the road. It is funny how what I was saying, and yeah, in editing I was seeing what I said about the roads being treated as a non-entity. It's true, they are a bit weird, sort of like, yeah. So it's a bit rough there, really. That right. Let's get done what we're gonna get done. I think if we take that, yeah. What I was thinking was again, it means losing a few bits of fence, or actually more like shifting a few. But we'll leave them out for now. We'll put them back afterwards, is my point. Yeah, because they are objects. So JMGaming's obviously done something with his, the way he does it, a little bit differently to what other people do. And I mean that in a good way. What I mean is he's doing it for, so you can, that's right. It's coming back to me. When I used to do map editing, the the reason you can't shift, well, there is, you can sort of, just concentrate on this as well. When you edit, they're obviously, each one of these little tiny bits is a unique design, and it said the name of that type of fencing when we removed all of it, and that's my point. If you're saying when you do the map editing or remove this fence, and you're not saying this particular bit of the fence, then it's going to hide the whole shebang. And that's what, of course, the map objects hider was saying, hide this, but it got like 6,000 pieces of that across the map, so therefore it shifted 6,000 pieces, and that was what went wrong, really. Yeah, but obviously, normally you are editing a specific piece of that. I don't know why it decided that it wanted to do so many. That was what was a bit scary. Right, we can actually go further with that. That's what my point was. I think we're going to need to. Let's have a look, because it always does its own things anyway, the silos. So, yeah, you can level to your heart's content, and it'll still go and do something a bit weird. So we want the bigger one. So I think we might need to go further back. But yeah, I don't know. This is going to see if I'm going to hide that. If I was going to go back here, it might work on the corner. I think actually what my thinking was probably joined up was going to work. But if we do try to hide that, I don't think that's going to work. I'm not that worried about hiding it, really. It was only the fact that it's not, yeah, it's not the first time I've done something like that, where I hide something that's sort of in the way a little bit and it doesn't hurt. So we want this one. I suppose we could sort of do it like, oh yeah, but now you're blocking the way in a way. I was right, yeah, I am right, that would work. But you sort of, what about, sort of hides the, but I'm not sure about the height of the road. We've done it, we tried to level with the road, but it doesn't always do what you say, that's my point. What is it overlapping with? I would say the fence. Yeah, I need to take a few more bits of fence off, don't I? But to be honest, the silo, this bit is going to actually take over. Yeah, it's true, it is. But we also, I think, are going to need to do a little bit more of the raising of the grounds. I do think that's a thing. Yeah, that will do, really. Not too much more. We don't want to be. It's going to cost us a fortune as it is. Seems to be not doing anything, but costing us cash. Weird how it sort of costs you, you know, as in like how it works it out. Why did that suddenly change its mind on the level? Yeah, and again, it's doing it again. It's weird because I've not. You can see I'm not dropping my the button. So right, let's try this. Buildings, silos. Oh, of course it's not been kind to me. Of course it's not. Soon. It's not long after the Bernie. Right. Now that's not too terrible. Okay. Twist it a bit more and then all of a sudden it's not happy. Now then, is that level 2 awful? It's done something to that field. We can live with the loss of that field a little bit. Did sort of expect a bit of damage, really. I did. We're going to leave it though. Yeah. Can we sort of muck around with the level and make this so that our fields sort of match this? Otherwise, it's not going to work very well. Yeah, we need to make it a touch bigger. Sort of bring that around. It's going to cost me a fortune with grass. Right, that's, I think, going to be enough. Soften that. I know, I think we'll just paint it. These are things that are always far more complex than you actually think, though. They really are. Never just... Right, fantastic. Now we need to spend a fortune on grass. I'm going to do a user trick and try not to spend an absolute fortune by being a little bit sparse with it. Just to try to disguise, which it doesn't really work. It makes me feel happier. I'm trying not to spend an absolute fortune. See, it's a little bit pricey, really. Yes, here. Why, that's a bit bare though. Oh, we must have ruffled that too, as well. Now that's happy. That's good. Now for the piece de la resistance is that not too bad? Because we've got to be careful about mucking around near the road. But it's also, how bumpy is it? So let's borrow the John Deere. See, or yeah, it's actually, now this is quite a bump here, this bit, it's quite a bank. And we've also got the planter on, so let's just, oh no, that's, yeah, it's not perfect. I mean, it's not like, but it's good enough. So our silo now is sort of dead center. See how that is? There should be a bit of a bump there, which could soften, I suppose, really now, because it's a, yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be a bit of a bank though. We've sort of cut off access to that field now, though. Yeah, that's there's no real proper way, and I am used to going that way, so it's just tough. There has got to be some sort of compromise, and that is the one. Arguing with the fence. Yeah, I was just hoping that I might be able to fill this up ready for next time we use it. But why do we're not really, are we? This is the final year. I did say that. So we've just wasted that time. Good prep's never a waste of time. It's a good habit to get into, so. Right, so then I think it really, we've done everything, I think. Let's just double check. Our grass is still not showing us the green because it's not been cut yet, which it will do once we've cut it. These are all should be growing now. Let's just check. Yes, they're all happy. We've checked the pH and the nitrogen. These are obviously growing, yeah, because they were planted last year. We've done the animals, we've just checked. So I would say, check sales, yeah, because sometimes later on this late in the day, you actually do get something. no, and we've not. It's all exactly as it is. So we want to go through till tomorrow. Oh, you nearly, yeah, you did sort of. You did feel like that you're ready to overload, so let's do that. That's one of those will do nicely. And now I think they're done. March, we want to go to 8. Yeah, it's now the working part of the year, although we've pretty much busted the chops of this one by a full frontal assault with multiple seeders and planters, which does go to prove that it's not all about having a 12-metre planter stroke seeder that does the job. Yeah, it really is about, oh, we're not doing it much then, are we? We were on that, I think. Anyway, why, that is strange actually. Are we not selling our, oh no, we're distributing the butter and that, of course, it's true, yeah, the dairy was one of our major, yeah, it's true actually. This probably is going to need, it usually needs about 1 and a bit, doesn't it? Although we did top it up late, halfway through yesterday, so it might not need what it normally needs, because we've sort of mucked around, and then again, it might actually need every last little ounce. Okay, well there you go. Ignore Mr. Smith, he's often wrong. It's true, he is, definitely. Doesn't profess to be the font of all wisdom. I get it right sometimes. So, yeah, now that's as close to being... I wasn't wrong then, was I? It really was 1. Because that, yeah, that's like so close to being full that I actually was correct. As I said, I'm my own worst enemy, a critic. I am, it's true. So our amount of milk will be down a little. We'll do the milk first, as is our usual way. But we certainly didn't earn a lot of cash at all, girls, because yeah, we're not selling the butter, it's now distributing. Well, obviously the fruit. I still think the fruits are obviously damaged. We can test that by looking. If we've got those few 100 bits on those little gardens, mind you, I think we're selling it. Yeah, we are. But that's my point. We never made a killing. So that really sort of proves that it was the tiny weeny little bits that were... yeah, these are still out of space for the papayas and that. It's like it's not accepting them being sold. Which is strange. Because they have actually got, I mean, pomegranates want to be selling. And mangoes want to be selling. Papayas we want to be selling. Apples distributing, selling. Yeah, that's right. So that means our other exotic orchard is probably going to be the same. Nope, we did that one. Yeah, we did. Fantastic. So I have no idea why it's out of space, because really, wow, it's nearly 12 tons. That would have been 14 odd tons. Yeah, I have no idea. We've tried to rectify everything that we can, and it's still that those two say out of space, so that's a bit bizarre. How much water do we need? I can't worry about it. Yeah, it's sometimes when mods go wrong, they go wrong. It really is that simple. There's not much you can do about it, other than remove the mod. It's partially working, so I'm going to take that as a win. Usually when you get the out of space error, it's usually literally that's it. It's yeah, nobody home, but it's partially working, so I've never seen that. Yeah, there's a little bit more probably about. Ooh, that's probably too much. No, that's not actually. That's good as, yeah. I'm happy with that. Right, so it's April, and I would say that our grass is finally ready to cook on the third growth stage. And let's remember this. Let's not jump ahead. That's my usual trick. I did catch it. I thought I wasn't. I never heard it. Yeah, this is definitely third growth stage. So we need to be shifting everybody off the fields and grabbing. To be honest, I think actually we've probably got a small session with all of the changes. Have we got any more changes that we need to do? Have we rectified all issues? Ooh, I'm sure these trellis are going to get up here. I'm sure we came down. I'm sure we did. But it's, oh, it's a good test as any, really. I mean, we've got to sort of angle our self that we're not. No, no, that's fine. Yeah, I think I might have left one fence post a little bit too. Yeah, that one there. It's a little bit too close. But yeah, we've sort of hidden the sign, sort of. Yeah, we could sort of do a bit of a better job. Oh, just grazing there. We could. It's true. We could put an object in the way. I suppose no. With the council's permission, we've left it in. Wink, wink. So people can still see it because it'll be reflective. So yeah, that's what we're going with. Right, now let's put it away properly. Wow, we were cutting a little close, or I did it perfectly. I agree with my reasoning. It's true, you could be generous. Say you did that just right. All my life. Now that you can see that I'm actually not touching that. Oh, now that is actually the tractor itself. It's got hidden. The weights that it can have are sort of there whether you've got them or not. Yeah, as in like they sort of exist invisibly, a bit like when you move a pallet and it's gone, but when you strap it, it's not. Yeah, it really is still there. It's hidden. It's a 0 instead of a 1. It's off rather than on. Yeah, and that's now then. Let me get past this bit of a beast. It's not really big enough there. I have to go. No, not go through it. It's got to be above, which we have done. It's tight, very tight. We don't want to damage the. Ooh, that's so tight, unbelievable. We may be in first growth stage. This is the bit where it gets a bit. Yeah, I thought so. Need to just go past it and then hook back in. That's as good as I can get it. Reasonably happy with that. Now then, it's true, it's very tight actually. Very tight. Luckily we have a tractor that's sort of a bit of a super being for like, you know, like being able to steer where others would fail. This, if anything can hook that in, it is this. What are we hit? Oh, I think that's got hidden collisions. Our new addition that we tried to improve. Or no, it might be that actually. Well, there you go. We've done it. Is it? No, it's completely under. It's just fits in. Yeah, because the ground's not quite right. But it is undercover as it should be. There you go. You deserve to be king of the hill, so we should put you on top of the hill like that. That was a very good effort. It was. Now then, do we have any weeds? I can't remember if we literally ploughed everything. No, no, we are weed free. So that's another job. We must have like ploughed everything. We've got to have done for that to be the case. So we'd sort of really, in a way, our businesses are smashed when you consider it, really. Yeah, there's nothing. Obviously, we sort of were relying. Well, do you know, with grass, it's true. We're gonna get ready for the next session. We're gonna literally get everybody like ready for action. Yeah, then it's definitely gonna be. Now then, that is a point. This little one actually managed the mower. You actually were very good. Put it away. Now the windrower, I've got to do that trick that I actually figured out. Where, ooh, okay, oh, but this is not going to work. Yeah, it's the wheel on that side. I'm going to make that happen. Oh my life, how did I manage to get the windrower stuck like that? That'll do it. That'll do. It is amazing how believing that you can do something, which basically means not giving in, is usually the right way. So we need to make sure that's even going to put the right course on. 50, 6.8, ode activate. And then we're going to make sure there's nothing on the field, which at the minute there is. All my life is not coping very well with this. It's not actually, but then again I would imagine that's fairly believable. Although it's a heavier tractor than you think actually. Let's grab the windrower, or the one that we use for windrowing, which is this little beaut. I do like it when I can pull the actual trucks and that into. Ooh, it's a bit tight. You want me to come this way? We need to borrow the. Yeah, because having done this a few times and failing abysmally by pushing, I can't get behind it, and I'm going to push it the wrong way. So I need to sort of grab it. Well, that's a good. This can't use that one. It can use the old one. Can't use this one. Yeah, it's true. We cannot to do that. Push wheels. Otherwise they're going to get wrapped right around that one we're trying to pull it out. And it is true, it's got to be a tractor now. It could do the old one because it was obviously just a, that's a 2-point, so. And you will do very nicely for that. And we're going to like get this ready, poised, right on the beginning of the course, because what we're going to have to do is that like where I'm not a massive fan of this type of equipment because it's waiting for the day when you're going to forget, which you're going to forget one day. Well, so there you go, unfold it, but again you've got to wait until the mower's out of the way. We could sort of stick it on this patch that we've unfold. I've then got to do that pushing the things out, that last little bit with the knuckles, like that's my right, and no, is it the same one? No, it's the other one. That's it, but it's the same pad. But if I set the worker going and I load the course now, it will immediately, if I'm not on 9.3, clear, load, activate, it will put those in, but it won't put them back out again. Yeah, I know. It normally doesn't. Yeah, we'll say that. So that's about right. Now then, yeah, the Massey, I would say, is probably just about safe where that is. The lorry can be shoved backwards, I think. We've got enough room to just do that. Just go towards the hill. That's about as good as it gets. What's it doing nicely? I can see them. Actually, we could use this. Put this on. We don't really need both, but yeah, the water. I think the worker won't like that being on, so we shall tuck that there. Yeah, it'll give it like a panic. It'll think, I don't know what this is, and it will like stop working. Fantastic. Brilliant, and that's ready for next session. So, yeah, all that remains to be said, I think we fixed everything. Well, apart from the outer space area, we've not got a chance of fixing that. It's a mod thing, so it is what it is. Yeah, I did. Where is the start point? It's actually right close to where we are, so it might actually work pretty much. Be careful of nudging the tree and going too close to the field. I think that's about as good as it gets. Yep. So, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.